Hello, in this section we're going to talk about variable. Variable is a container that behaves as if it was the value it contains. For example, we create a variable called first name, create a variable called first name equal to, we assign, okay. So we could print, to see what's in the first name we could use, this is, we could directly just print, let's print print small p, print first name, and execute. That will give us, sorry, I did not comment on this one. So if you just run it, it will give ReddyControls. If you want to put a text beside it and give, hey, this is my first name, or my first name is, and let's run that, then it will say my first name is ReddyControls. Another important concept is formatted literal for called an f string. If you want to include a variable name inside a print, we use f, then we say double quotes, this is first name, and then we use curly brackets and put the variable name. When we execute that, we have an error because it doesn't like this gap here. Then it says this is my first name. So these variables are all called as strings. So string is nothing but a set of characters, and set of characters can be like an email ID. So we say email ID equal to ReddyControls 1234 at gmail.com, and let's print our email ID here by using the f string, and go ahead and run it. This is my first name and email ID, so this is my email. Okay, so that's about strings. Strings is a set of characters, and here it included 1, 2, 3. It treats them as a string and prints them. Okay. Next set of variables are integers. Say we want to store age based on, we type 27, we can print f literal, you are curly bracket, do the age is old. So we go ahead and lock this one. So integers created a variable age, and we assigned it 27, and let's print and see your age, you are 27 years old. And integers are also used to hold quantity. Say we create a quantity of 6, and we can say print these are string you bought, curly braces for quantity, donuts, you bought 6 donuts. So you bought 6 donuts. Say if you have number of employees, number of employee equal to 45. We could print take number employees, inside the curly braces, employees. That's how we use integers. And next step of variables is float or floating point numbers. Floating point numbers are the numbers which have a decimal point. Example, weight is 180.6 pounds, and we could print f string weight is literal weight pounds. Weight is 180.6 pounds. If you have price of an object, we can say price is $9.99. We could say price of this is curly brackets. We say price variable, and we say it's in dollars. On it, it says price of this is $9.99. Similarly, you could use distance, temperature, anything which has a decimal is called as float. The next set of variables is Boolean. Boolean is a variable which holds only two values, either a true or a false. So Boolean is like is student equal to false, and false has to start with a capital. Is student is false, and if I print is student, let's see what will happen. It will print false. And if student is true, it will print, let's see what it prints. It prints true. So the booleans are useful to create some conditions. So we could say like if is student, print you are a student in this class. We can talk more about ifs and else later, but that's how you use booleans. We only have one condition, if is student, and if you want to print something else when you are not a student, we can say else colon print you are not a student in this class. And we set is student to false. When we set is student to false, it will print out you are not a student in this class. Is a member of a, is member is true, then you could say you are a member of this community. Is a member. So you could use, you know the concept, you could use the booleans for condition checks. So that's all about the variables. We talked about integers, we talked about strings, integers, floating point numbers, and boolean. These are the most commonly used variables that you will use